Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mexico. Welcome to Portulite Letters podcast, number 2454, Mazatlan. So today we docked in Mazatlan early, around 8 o'clock. But we started the day with a roundtable breakfast impromptu mastermind with one of the speakers here. And he said, just bring your questions, we'll talk business and all of that. It was awesome. Got lots of really good notes on that one. And then some people got off the ship and went about their day in Mazatlan. Me, again, stayed on board the ship, no intention of getting off. But I did manage to get a song that's been rattling around in my head for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I got it written, and then I went on to Suno. I now have 4 versions with 4 different singers, 4 different music styles. And it sounds very noisy out there. So yeah, just deciding which one to use to release it, and it's a really, really cool song. Also finally got, well, not finally got to meet, but I did get to talk with my room steward today and asked him if he could please make up my room in the mornings. I would greatly appreciate that, because the afternoons I would rather go and have a snoozle, but I can't because I don't know when he's making up the rooms. So he said he would do that. Sorry, I'm just plugging the computer into the laptop in. There we go. And when I came back to my room for a quick change before going to dinner, because let's see, I went and wrote the song, put the song into Suno, came back to the room to listen to it, and pulled out my headphones and plugged in my headphones into things so I could really hear the sound, which was like, I have never heard any of my songs on decent speakers before. So we did that. And it was after that that I bumped into the room steward, went up and had lunch. Then went up to what used to be called the Viking Crown Lounge. They now call the Cosmopolitan Bar, but it's still my favorite place on the ship, and sat there and read and made a good dent in my book that I'm reading. And when I came back to my room and then we had another mastermind session that's right at 3 o'clock. And so went in there, and that was just over an hour. And so then I came back to my room to get changed for dinner. Not that I had to, but I just wanted to freshen up. And this little guy, hang on, I think I've still got him in one piece. Hang on, one moment, please. I gotta make sure he's in one piece. And this is what was sitting on my bed. Isn't he cute? With my sun shades on. Isn't he cute? I love it when they do. It's my first towel animal this cruise. So I was very happy to see that one on there. I'm leaving Casey Kiwi in the room tomorrow to see what they do with Casey Kiwi. That should be fun. After we went to dinner, a group of us went up to the solarium, which is the adults only area, and they've got these like bed things that you can sit on. And so we were all sitting on that, chit-chatting and listening to songs and listening to the song I'd written today. They were all helping me decide which one to do. And then we went to go watch the ice skating show, but we got told it was full, couldn't get in there, yet there was people walking in the doors, and they said, it's full. I'm like, okay. So we went upstairs and walked along the promenade and came to the Royal Theatre, and we're trying to see what was on at the Royal Theatre, and it was the Love and Marriage game was going to come on at 10 o'clock. So we went, it was 9:15, so we went and sat down in the theatre, got our seats, perfect seats, nobody sitting in front of us, and we're up on the balcony and able to see. Now, if you've never seen the Love and Marriage game, it's done on, every cruise ship has their own version of it. Basically, they get 3 couples up on stage. They get who is the one that's got married the most recent. This time we had a couple on there that been married 5 days. Then the second couple, the first couple they pick is the one with the most experience. So who's been married the longest? So there's a couple on there which have been there for 58 years. They've been married, and it turned out they're actually members of our group that's on board here. So that was pretty cool to watch them. Then they get the newlyweds, and then they get couples to come up that are somewhere between, and they give a year range. And they have to stand on the front of the stage, and they get them to do something, and the audience votes. So we voted this couple up there who've been married 20 years. And then they proceed, they take the woman out, they ask the men these questions, they bring the woman back in, the women have to give you the same answers that the men gave. Then they take the men out and ask the woman questions about the men, and then they bring the men back in, and they have to answer the same questions. And I will tell you, you have no idea what is going to happen. Even those who run the show have no idea what's going to happen. And it was wild. It was a really good show and all that. I also got a note from my mum and dad. Apparently back in New Zealand, there's this really bad storm that's hitting Wellington, and Wellington's been declared a state of emergency. And I have been seeing pictures on TikTok and Instagram and all of that of, not pictures, but pictures and videos of the flooding going on down there. My parents went over to check on my place, and back not long after I moved into the house, I think it was like, I moved in end of December. I think it was around February we had a major storm come through, and the back door that goes out, that's the laundry door that goes outside leaked. And so I've kept a towel like concertinaed up against the door so that the water kind of does this thing. And we had it slightly damp a couple of weeks ago, and I let them know that it was slightly damp. But Mum and Dad went over today to check on the house, and it was sopping. They said it was soaking wet, so they replaced it with another towel. And then outside we've got this heavy table that came with the house, and so Dad's positioned it to try and stop the rain from coming into the door. But we'll see how that works. It's a really good heavy table. It's awesome. And it just needed a leg reattached to it, so Dad fixed it all up, and it works really good now. So they've got that positioned so that the water can't come in the door. So then I had to go so then when I got back through, I had to deal with that. Of contacting the property management company and letting them know, hey, I can't call you guys right now because my phone is not working here. I'm in Mexico, it's not working. But if you can get me on WhatsApp through my US phone number. This is my US phone number, so please use that. And letting them know that my parents have a key to the house, so they were able to go in and check everything and take care of the door as best they could. But hey, guys, we need you in there. And now I realize it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Is that really 1 o'clock in the morning here? Oh, it is. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Jeepers. It's been a long day. Very long day. And now, and we got told that we're putting our clocks forward an hour. I don't know why, but we're putting our clocks forward an hour tonight, which means I've got to be up since my cell phone won't change, I've had to do the thingy-mabobs where I have to set it for 4 o'clock so I can get up at 5 o'clock. Well, I really get out of bed at 6. It goes off at 5 o'clock. I read for a little bit. And then get up around 6 and then get ready to go to breakfast. So which means I've had to put the alarm going off at 4 o'clock when it's really going to be 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But when we leave Puerto Vallarta, we're going into Puerto Vallarta tomorrow, whenever we are. This is the first chance I have had to get online with you guys today. It's been a really good, crazy day. I love it. So this is my first chance to get on, and I'm going to try and get on earlier than 1 o'clock in the morning. And no, it does not upset my day count because I'm still on the same day because I haven't gone to bed yet. My show, my rules. And I remembered to do it. So yeah, because I had to get taken care of all of that. I also had a client I had to get some stuff done for as well. So that was pretty cool. Got that done and got a reply from her as well. Let's see, 1 o'clock in the morning, it's 1300. So it's only about 8 o'clock. So yeah. So we go to Puerto Vallarta tomorrow. When we leave Puerto Vallarta, we then go back an hour. Yeah, something like that. Hang on. Oh, here's my little piece of paper. Weird. Look, they put this little piece of paper in your lock on your door. It says we're time traveling. There's a time change tonight, so don't forget to turn your clocks 1 hour forward to stay on ship's time. Yes, so ship's time's going an hour forward. And then once we leave out, I guess tomorrow night we'll take it back an hour. I don't know. We'll get notified. It's just one of those things. So it's been a really good day in Mazatlan. And like I said, songwritten, client taken care of, my house taken care of by my parents, the property manager notified so that we can get the thing repaired before I get home, which would be nice. And yeah, it's just been a busy day today where I've just had snippets of time to run back, get changed, run back, listen to the song that I was writing, trying to figure out what to do with it. But of course, having to keep an ear open for the room steward to come in and clean the room. So I wanted to make sure I was in here when I did that. So yeah, And trying to do it somewhere else on the ship, yeah, not a problem. Not happening. But anyway, I'm out of here. I got to go to bed because I got to be up in 3 hours. At least I'm going to have a clean room tomorrow afternoon so I can take a snooze.